Welcome back to JSSTACK. My name is Muhammad Ahmad and today I am back with a new project that's Disney Plus. Okay, guys, today we have 3-day challenge of this Disney Plus clone. First we have this login screen. Beautiful, guys, look, that's amazing, guys. It's create a more fun. Okay, now guys, I show you just a very beautiful thing is here that a mobile version we have also full experience website. Good light. That's amazing, guys. Beautiful. And the most important thing is here we have a Google authentications. When I click that, it's open a pop-up menu and it's going to be authenticated my account from the Google. Look at, guys, this beautiful, this amazing, guys. Okay, first we have a navbar. Okay, finally beautiful. Now we have this slider at the home page. Okay, and when I hover that, look at, guys, videos is running up. Beautiful. Okay, now we have these movies categories with every slider. Every row has a slider. Beautiful. Now we have this footer. Okay, that's amazing, guys. It's just like as a real official Disney Plus, but it is clone. And you look, when I click that, it is fetching the real-time data from the database, which is powered by the Firebase file store. Okay, beautiful. Now click to another one. We have a data. Okay, every row is worked properly. Okay, and this is also fully responsive for every devices. Look at, guys, beautiful. We have full functional website, guys. We have full functional website. Beautiful. And detail page also fully responsive. Beautiful. Look at, guys. Now we have a pop-up menu for small devices. Look, beautiful. Go to home and now guys, we have a sign out functionality. Look at, guys, beautiful. Again, login, and it is authenticating account and redirect to Disney home. Okay, beautiful. And now again sign up. So guys, that is the functionalities of today's website. Okay, today's we build that page. Okay, that page, but in second videos we build the home page, this one, and at the third days I am going to add the functionalities just like sign out, sign in, and whatsoever. Okay, so guys, let's get started that epic project. Now guys, to design or develop this website, we are going to install first React.js in our system. Okay, so now choose your directory, open in the terminal. Okay, just like I am going to my React.js folder and open in the terminal. Okay, also you can use command prompt. Okay, now just write a command there, npx create react app and our app name. So our website name is Disney Plus for YouTube. Okay, so it takes some couple of minutes till installing. Okay, just relax, I will back after installing. And finally guys, we had our React app, okay, for our website. Now we are moved to our project. Okay, and just open in the VS Codes command. For that, code.slash, it is open a fresh boilerplate for our development purpose. Okay, now just I am showing a message pulpiteer, welcome to Disney. Okay, now open a new terminal, say that app.js. Now I am going with command prompt. Okay, so just right there npm start. It's open a development server. Okay, It takes time, which is depend on your computer system. Okay, your CPU speed. Now guys, welcome to Disney Plus development. Okay, now first I am going to delete everything from there because we are getting start from scratch. Okay, so delete. Okay, and now we have some error, but we resolve later. Okay, now again create a new folder. Inside that folder we have a file index.js. One more file will be there, app.js, and also one more file, app.css. Okay, enter. Otherwise, in the app.css, I am going to set global CSS to be there. First, margin 0, padding of our tone will be 0. Okay, font weight will 100, and it's goes to be important. Okay, font family which I am going to add from the Google. Okay, so just go back to the Google and just write there Google fonts. Okay, and it's give me a site of fonts. Okay, now search there Google fonts just like hint. It's a very beautiful font for our website. Okay, now click there. First choose this light theme of font 400 and 500. Okay, now add import just this URL to your app.css file. Okay, and also choose this font family from there and just paste instead of that, and this font family is applied. Okay, now just write there HTML. Okay, scrolling behavior will be smooth. Scroll, snap, align will start. Okay, and scroll snap type mandatory, but it's begun in a Y position. Okay, and also position relative, which is very important. Okay, now save the changes, go back to app.js. Now I just write there RFCE. Okay, and it's setting up a boilerplate for me, which is powered by an extension, which is that's one. You must be install this extension in your VS Code for this app development. Okay, it's power up your VS Code functionality. Okay, it's giving me a lot of opportunities to write the code freely. Okay, now that's very good. Okay, now I just think that let's go guys. Okay, so that's a very important message for your excitement. Okay, now there I am going to import React from React. Okay, first React from React. Now I am going to import React DOM from React DOM. Okay, now we need to just render this React DOM in our browser. Okay, so I am calling the render function. Inside there I have a React fragment. Okay guys, these brackets is called React fragment. Okay, now we need just render. We have a selector. Okay, I am just typing there document dot get element by id. That id will be root, which is by default predefined in the React. Okay, you can also set up according to your mindset. Okay, now there I am just calling app. When I press enter, it is automatically imported. Okay, so this functionality is powered by extension, which is npm intelligence. Okay, you must be need to install this extension or this extension. Okay, and more on later. I also told you some more extension you must be installed. Okay, and maybe I will create a video on the VS Code how you can set up your development. Okay, now after deleting the terminal I am creating a new terminal again. Okay, and this time it will also be from CLS there, and I am just starting npm start or npm run start. So it's not matter, either you can write npm start or npm run start. Okay, the development server is running, and boom guys, we have our welcome message. That's beauty. Now we need to just attach our app.css file. So I am just importing there /app.css. Okay, and it's going to be set up my fonts. After refreshing, boom guys, you must be see the changes. That's beautiful guys. Okay, so there, okay, compiling successfully. That's amazing guys, that's really amazing. Okay, now we are going to set up a folder structure for our development. If I increase the font size again, now there, so first we have components folder. Okay, inside that components we have a one more folder which is today we work login. Okay, now there inside we have a file which is login.js. okay, yes. Now I have a one more folder which is called images. This images will be provided you by a link in a description where you can download from there. Okay, it is compulsory to download that images. Okay, now again setting up a boilerplate, that's very easy. I am just saying that welcome to login screen of Disney. Okay, now it's going to be live in the YouTube guys. That's amazing. Now we need to just render this login component inside the app.js instead of this. Okay, I am going to be logging this component inside the app.js. You must be import the login from ./component.login.js. okay, now boom guys, what amazing guys, React is works on the components. Okay, that's really cool. Now inside the login, inside this login folder, I have a one more file called banner.js. okay, in there I am also setting up a boilerplate, so that's banner. Okay, and yo guys, let's go. Okay, now there we need to render this banner inside the login.js. okay, just call the banner there and go back to there, and now we have a banner. Okay, so all the login screen components I create there, then call there. So guys, that's really amazing. Okay, now we need to install a one more dependencies in our React app, which is that. Okay, delete this PowerShell. Instead of this PowerShell, I am opening the command prompt. Okay, now there I just writing yarn add style components. I am going with yarn package because it's more flexible, reliable for your development purpose. Okay, so it's going to be installing the style components guys. That's really amazing. Okay, and it just takes us some minutes. Okay, just relax. Now go to banner.js. I am just showing you something what we are going to do in this component. If I annotate you, okay, now there first we have a background image. Okay guys, through first we have this background image which is behind there, okay, that background image, this. Okay, now there just after that we have a container. In this container we have this text. Okay, so guys, that's really amazing folder structure. Okay, either we are using their style component which is creating a same logic for us. Okay, now I am going to side by side put our VS Code and this Chrome. Okay, now that's very beautiful, and also this one. Now there what we have a background image, we have our data, and before we have our container. Guys, by using style component we use our logics by sense. Okay, now there I just typing background, okay, in which we write our background image. Okay, now there we have a container. Okay, so that's our container, and also we there our content. Also you can just write according to your requirement. Okay, now guys, after adding this all the components, I am going to save and it's give me an error. It says that background container content is not defined. Okay, now I am just passing the variable which we are created before for our styling. So I just write there style. When I click that, it is automatically imported from style components and it's going to be a section. Okay, when I show you, look guys, it's our section. Okay, it is HTML tag. Okay, and now there in this backticks we are going to style this section. So style components is actually compiled version of HTML CSS which is provided by emotion picker. Okay, that's really cool guys. In the React we are working on a very single components. Okay, that's really amazing guys. Now this is we have a div component. Okay, and just after that we have a content and it's also going to be our div. Okay, it's just like your HTML web development. Okay, when I define before a variable, okay, look, it is compiled successfully. Okay, I go back to there in our, okay, I show you just something that when I inspect that, look, we have a body. In this root we have this root. Okay, we have this root. Inside this root we have a section. Okay, inside this section we have a div which is called container, then we have content. But before this section we have a main tag. Okay, so go back to login.js. Before there I am setting up a main tag. Inside this main tag I have this banner. Okay, now that's amazing guys. Now we need to again define this banner here by importing the style components. So it's be a main tag of our HTML. Okay, now there I am going to styling this main tag, width of this auto, but temporarily height auto and overflow also auto. That's really good guys, that's really good. Okay, now goes to banner.js. I am adding all the data inside the content. Okay, now there first we have our, okay, cut this. First we have that image, then we have that one, then this and this. Okay, now I just adding a image tag to be there which is very simple. It's just like as HTML tag. Okay, now add a source to be this one and this source will provide by a variable. Okay, now there we have alternative prop. Don't forget to add alternative prop. Okay, and it's very important in the React.js development, otherwise it give you an error. So that's our logo slash image. Okay, now there we have a variable. I am going to set up a variable for that image. I just write import logo. Logo is just like as a variable. Okay, if I show you something in the JavaScript, what we did, let we have name, then inside this name my name is Ahmed. So that is the methods to do work in JavaScript. Similarly we have logo. Okay, you imagine its name. Okay, I am importing from my folder dot slash images. Okay, now inside there I have a cta logo.1 svg. Okay, so it's going to be importing there. Now I am just setting up this logo and there. Okay, so guys, it is the working of JavaScript in React. It's just like as a selector. Okay, so when I say that, it says me logo is not defined because I did not import the images from my previous project. Okay, now guys, I just added the images folder. Okay, with images. This images again are telling you will provide by a link in description, you can download from there. Okay, now after saving that, after importing the image, I'm go back there and boom guys, we have our image. Look, we have our image. Okay, so that's the beauty of style components. We will work on every single components. Okay, it's just giving me a local sense to do work. Okay, now there we have our button, which button is called get. I am adding a class name to be there which is called get bundle button. Okay, get bundle button. and also type of this one will be button. That's amazing, guys. That's amazing. Now the one will be get the Disney bundle. Okay, so that's really amazing. Now we have h4 tag. In this tag I am just saying that stream now. Okay, or also terms apply. Okay, now we have also a one more logo. Okay, we have also a one more logo which is called brands of Disney Plus. Okay, now there it's also be a image. Okay, now it's a source. Okay, again similarly we are setting up the source by selecting a variable, and don't forget to add alternative tag. Okay, I show you something there. I did not add the alternative tag. Okay, after importing the logo 2 from images folder. Okay, logo 2, that's logo 1, so I changed the name logo 2, logo 2. I saved that. It says me the images. Okay, it says me image cannot resolve. Why image cannot resolve? Because we did not pass alternative prop. Okay, look, we have a error. We have a error. Images cannot resolve because we did not pass the alternative props. So it's React does not work if alternative props, so image did not apply. Okay, it does not understand either it's an image or a other tag. Okay, so I am giving also again logo slash image is going to be successfully resolving. Okay, now that's was PNG. It's beautiful, guys. Look, that's really amazing. We have also another logo. Okay, so now there we have these two tags. Okay, it's also a bunch. Okay, it's also a bunch. So I am adding up there. Okay, type to this one again class, sorry, bun, and add a class name to be there, just links. Okay, first link I am adding up sign up for Disney Plus, for sign up for Disney Plus. Okay, only, and this sign plus will be plus sign. Okay, now the second one will be that's one which I am going to copy. Okay, now that's really amazing, guys. That's really amazing. I am also setting up a class for that text muted or text. Okay, text gray. It's very local class. Now that's beautiful, guys. We're setting up all the data according to our need. Now we are going to style that components very easily. Okay, now guys, first we have that background image, this background image. So I am going to set the background image by saying in there, I just saying that background, and we have their URL. I am passing this URL which is by download from the tool. I will provide you this URL in the description. Okay, and you can also use by downloading the image, but I using the hard-coded URL. Okay, now there just add a height to this image which is 95 bh, save the changes, go back to there. Now we have our image, guys. We have our image. We need to just set up this image just like as it is. Okay, so I am adding a background size. Background size will be cover, background position center. Okay, and background repeat will be no repeat. No, boom, guys. Look, that's really cool, guys. That's really amazing, guys. Okay, I know you are very excited for that, but gradually we are going to create our website. Okay, now guys, you have a one more method to define all these properties of CSS. Okay, I am going to just add an inline CSS, so I just saying that center cover no repeat. Guys, look, by style components we have one more opportunity. We are going to be work in a inline CSS, guys. That's really good. Actually, this is a compiled version of HTML CSS. Okay, so it allows us inline CSS also by another properties. So there we are going to set some container. Okay, to this container I am going to add the weight, which is 85%. Okay, now to this container the margin will be 0 and auto. Guys, that's really good, that's really good. Now to this content I am going to first setting up the images, which is giving me a very bad overflow. So this images I am setting up the width 100%, height will be auto, object width will be contain. Okay, and I am also setting up for small devices maximum width. So maximum width will be 600 pixels. Okay, and when it goes to very small screen, just like iPhone SE or some more small screens, so display will be flow. Okay, display will be flow. That's really beautiful. Okay, now we need to set up this div. Okay, actually guys, in the CSS of style components we are working on source. Okay, so it is source div, then we have div component. Okay, that's really amazing. Now their width of this div will be 100%. Okay, and margin will be 0 and auto, because I am going to set also to this div a maximum weight will be 650 pixels. Okay, now this time I am going to add a flex box in there. So display will flex, align items just center, justify contents will center, and flex direction column. Look guys, that's really cool, that's really cool. Okay, now we need to just set up this all the data. Okay, this all the data inside there center, but okay, just like as it is. Okay, but you can have two methods. Either you can add margins, by margins it's give overflows. Okay, so to save from that overflows I am also adding again a flex box to our background image. Okay, so that will be flex direction column, justify content center, it's goes to be center. Guys, how it's cool that. Okay, that's really amazing. We are working on very simple advanced CSS. Okay, now there it's we set out this one. Okay, now we are going to work on buttons and h4 tag. Okay, now in the content we have our buttons. First of all we have this get bundle button. Okay, now moves to there. Okay, there first outline will be none. By default the border I am also going to be none. Look guys, that's really cool. Okay, now there the padding to this button will be 11.5 pixels or 15 pixels. Okay, and to this one the width will be 100%. Boom guys, that's really cool, that's really cool. Okay, now align items to this one will be center, text align also center. Guys, that's really cool, that's really cool. Okay, letter spacing to this one will be 1.5 pixel, text transform will be uppercase. Okay, and background color, okay, just background, we need just background will be this one. Okay, 63 E5. Guys, that's really cool. Color to this one will be lightest white, which will be F9. Okay guys, that's really cool. Font size to this one will be 13 pixel or maybe it's 18. Yes guys, that's cool, that's cool. Border radius to this one 0.345 rem. Okay, oh guys, that's really good, that's really good. Now as we have our h4 tag and these buttons. Okay, to these buttons I just set a class will be links. Okay, and guys you must be focused on the code. For styling and style components I am using a greater than sign, or our class name will be okay. So that's the method to define class in the style components. Okay, now again outline to this ones will be none, border will be none, font size I am just setting up 19 pixels. Okay, and background transparent, background will be transparent. Okay, and colors to there will be same, F9 F9, that's really good. Okay, and I am just setting up some margin to these ones, will be margin top 1VH. That's good guys, that's really good. Okay, now maybe instead of this one we need to set margin bottom to this image, is this image, margin bottom. Okay, margin bottom will be 1VH. Boom guys, that's really cool, that's really cool. Now there we have also a h4 tag. Okay, to this h4 tag I am going to setting up just margin bottom 1VH. Okay, or maybe we need some margin top, I am using just margin, so this is margin top from bottom. Okay, now there add some colors which is white. Oh guys, that's really good, that's really good. Okay, now we need to just set up media queries for that, for small screens. Okay, for responsiveness of our this component. Okay, to this background I am setting up a media query just like, guys, I just copy paste media queries from my previous project because it saves a lot of time. Okay, so it saves our time. Okay, now you need to just add this media queries. Okay, add maximum width from 1200 till 768, minimum width, the height of this background image will be this, and 760 to 280 the height this. Okay, it's giving me responsiveness. Guys, look, when I goes to 768 the height will be this. Okay, and at desktop mode we have this height, but 768 this height, and with small screen with this height. Okay, now I am also set up media queries for that content. Okay, now look at guys, look, we have maximum width media queries. Okay, so you also need to just set up these media queries. Okay, I know you are now about this media queries, so therefore I did not write up. Okay, I just copy paste from my previous project. I also set up media queries for this bundle, get bundle buttons. Look, that's beautiful. Okay, instead of this border radius 3 rem we need a border 1/4. Look at guys, look, that's beautiful. Okay, now there we have also media query for that links. Okay, that's really cool, that's really cool. It's just like as it is. Okay, it's just like as it is. Now there we have this text trace, and okay, we did not add this hovering effects to be there. Okay, now to this one I am using AND operator and just write hover. But in that CSS, in simple CSS we write there hover. So it is not method in style components. The method in style component is that for hovering. Okay, so just add the background color. Okay, just add the background color which is lightest 0085F5. That's beautiful color, that's beautiful. We need just add some transitions, just add some transition, all 0.7s and is in out. Okay, is in out. That's cool guys. Boom guys, beautiful, beautiful. Look at guys, look. Okay, now there I am going to add some grayish color. Okay, to other links. Okay, so we just set up the class text gray. At the bottom, just after that these links I just write this class. Okay, just add to this color will be gray. Look at guys, beautiful. It's same guys, it's same. How it's cool that guys. Okay, that's beautiful. In just some minutes we created our component. Okay, and rendered in our DOM. Guys, that's the beauty of React. Okay, if I going to inspect that, look at guys, look, if we have just a main tag. Inside main we have our section which is called banner. Now to this section we have this container, then we have this content. Look at guys, so beautiful. So it is a working of React JS. Okay, now as we are going to create this component. Okay, for this component, if I show you something, that first we have this text, then we have this image, and before this we have a container. Okay, now that's beautiful. Now first we need a file for that component. I am just setting up the name stream.js. Okay, you can also set up name according to your mindset. Okay, just add a boilerplate to be there. Okay, now first we have a section. Okay, first we have a section which is predefined component. Okay, now in this section we have a container. Okay, to this container we have a one more div which is called text info, and then just after that we have image info. Okay, so I am giving up name by ons. Okay, you can also set different names for that divs. Okay, now guys, in this text info I am just adding all the data which is defined in our component. Okay, so look at guys, beautiful. First we have h1 tag, then again I set up the h1 tag. Okay, and then I have p tag, then I have a button. Okay, to this button I set up a class name which is called btn theme. Okay, and to this h1 tag I just set up a class name Disney titles, because I am going to adding the style to these classes globally. Okay, it saves a lot of advantage. Okay, now to this info image I am going to set a image tag. Okay, I am going to set the image tag. First I am setting up the source. The source will be this. Okay, and alternative props. Okay, image string just as it is. Okay, now look at guys, so beautiful. We need to just define this component there. Okay, now style dot, first we have a section similarly. Okay, and now copy just sometimes. Now we have this container, we have this text info, and then we have this image info. Okay, then all that this is divs. Beautiful guys, look at beautiful. We need to just render this stream.js just after that this banner component in the login.js. I am just calling their stream. Okay, and go back to there. Then look at guys, beautiful. That's really amazing guys. Okay, look, we have our data which I added before in the stream.js. Okay, so guys, it is the beauty of React. We are working on a single components. Okay, single components. Now in this section I am going to be set up some padding. Okay, the padding will be 50 pixels top and bottom, and left and right will be 5%. Okay, position relative. Okay, and background to this transparent, because I am setting up the background to this app.css globally. Okay, I'll just write their body, and the background will be #040714. Okay, now color there will be white. Okay, that's important, both important. Okay, beautiful guys, look at, I just added globally color to our DOM or background color. Beautiful guys, now guys, inside of container I am going to style just before text info. Okay, first I have width 48%, then flex to there will be 0, and auto opacity 1, z index also 1500, and position relative, because the index will works if position relative. Okay, now we need to just add all the properties inside also image info. Beautiful guys, look at that, is cool. Okay, now there we have a image tag. Inside this image tag I am going to set width 100%. Okay, maximum width to there will be 600 pixel. Height auto, look at guys, beautiful. but we need to just remove snap alignment start because we no need in there. Okay, just after completing website we need, so we will comment it out. Okay, now also remove this. Yes, beautiful. Now okay, go back to text info. First we have this p tag. To this p tag I am going to set font size 1 rem. Okay, now font weight to this will be 100. Okay, and also I am going to some media queries for this p tag or image tag which we set up later. Okay, now we are going to style this container. First we have display flex, a line item center, justify content space between flex direction row. Okay, look at guys, beautiful. But there we have, okay, we have image right, image left and text start there. Okay, so they are different. I am going to set row reverse. Okay, beautiful guys, beautiful. Now I am saying that add media screen and maximum weight till 991 max. I need flex direction column. Okay, justify content center. Okay, text align also center. Beautiful guys, look at, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now we need to just add some media queries for p tag and image tag. Okay, but we have also media queries for this padding. Okay guys, I just set up the media queries for p tag. Okay, you must be write media queries only for that. Okay, also write media queries for this image tag. Okay, okay, now I am going to set also media queries for this padding. At maximum width 991 I need padding this, and tablet mode I this padding. Okay, look at guys, it's beautiful, beautiful. Now we have one more media query. Okay, for that text info or image info div. Now there I am going to set width 100%, padding to this time will 0. Just beautiful, look at guys, beautiful. Okay, now copy also this media query and paste there. Look at guys, really amazing guys, really amazing. Maybe we need to just add some height. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. Maybe it's 31. That's beautiful. Okay, now there what I am going to set, I am going to set some style for this Disney titles. Okay, or this one. You already know that we set up classes for Disney titles and BT and theme. Okay, now I am going to web.css. I just set up a media queries or some style for this one. Okay, which is I am going to describe there. First, in this we have color, padding, font size, radius, text align, something. Oh, that's a cool style. Okay, that's really cool stuff. I am not going to explain you because you already know that. Okay, beautiful guys, look at this. You must be write these media queries for that one. Okay, it is globally for all these sections. Okay, now there I have Disney titles. I have Disney titles. Look at guys, look beautiful. Save that changes. Oh my goodness, what is that? Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, look. You need to just add these media queries and this style for Disney titles. Look at guys, we have same guys, everything is same. Okay, now beautiful, beautiful. Okay guys, after completing this component we are going to create this and this. Okay, but before, if I show you something in there, look, we have also same component, just we need to change that image direction or data. Okay, so maybe we need to just develop download now once. Okay, download now component. For this component I am going to create a one more file, download now.js. Okay, and there I am setting up the boilerplate. Go to stream.js, copy all the data and paste there. Okay, paste there. And we need to just change the name of our file function with our file, which is download now. Okay, download now. Also export the file download now. Okay, and we need to render this download now inside the login.js. Okay, just render download now. After rendering, if I goes to my app, look guys, look, we have also a component. Okay, I am going to change the data. Look at guys, I just changed the image name or data. Okay, save the changes and it is changed. Okay, now we need some margin from there and we need this image will be small. Okay, instead of this 31 I am going to set 25. Okay, beautiful. Now we need to just add some margin. Instead there I am going to add margin there. Margin top will be 3vh also there. Beautiful. Look at guys, beautiful. Okay, in the desktop mode we need image in the right side. Okay, so go there and instead of row reverse I am using just row. Look at guys, we changed the image. Beautiful, beautiful. In just seconds we create a one more component called download now. Okay guys, it is the power of React. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Now we are going to create this our component, which is group watch. Create a file there also, group watch. Okay, group watch.js rfce. It's create a boilerplate. Okay, now there if I annotate this one, okay, first we have background image, then we have this h1, then we have lis. Okay, look, first we have this image, then we have our data. Okay, so what I'm gonna say that I say that section, inside this section we have a container. Okay, inside that container we have our content. Okay, in this content I am going to add the data. Look at guys, I just added the data. Okay, now save the changes and go back to login.js. Call this component before download now because we have this component before download now. Okay, call this component group watch. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and now we have error. It says that you did not define the section container content. Don't worry, we are going to defining be okay and style dot section. Okay, and this will be capital. Guys, look, this is backticks. Okay, and beautiful, beautiful. Now and there I am going to paste 3 times because we have this container, this content. Okay, and this is also a div, this is also a div. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Now to this section, okay, yes, maybe here it's rendered. Yes, it's rendered. To this section I am going to add a URL, background URL. Okay, how we can define URL style components? Okay, in simple CSS what we do, we did / images and something tag, but there we need to just using their ECMAScript syntax, which is literals. Okay, I am just adding the name background image. We just add a path of background image. We need to import this background image from / images. Okay, and this is that group watch image. Yes, this is group watch image. Okay, go back now. So it's JPG image. Yes, Look at, guys, look beautiful. We just added the image. Okay, now we need to give some positions or some background size. I am going to add again inline. Okay, and just after that I am going to set up some height to this one. The height will be 71 vh. Look at, guys, beautiful. That's very beautiful. Again, I am going to add some width to this container. The width will be 91% and margin 0 or auto. Okay, to this content I am going to add some margin top 17 vh. We don't need to define this h1 because we already defined Disney titles was in there, which we defined previously in the app.js. That's their Disney titles. Okay, you already know that. Okay, now in the group watch we have a content div. In this div we have LIs. Okay, to this LIs we need this styling. Okay, to this LIs I am going to set a font size which is 1 rem. Okay, beautiful. And I have also a font weight which is 300. Look at, guys, that's beautiful, beautiful. Now we need this in center, but we have there. What you can do, you just add a margin or there. Don't worry, I am just adding there a display flex, a line item center, just flex direction column. Look, guys, beautiful, beautiful. We have some media queries for that. If the media screen, I am going to copy paste these media queries from there. Okay, from there, which is, yes, I am going to just copy paste this media query from there and paste there, and setting the range, we have just 1200 pixels to 768. The height of that image will be 61 vh. Okay, 61 vh. Save the changes and goes to 768. Beautiful, guys, look at, beautiful. Okay, now there, for very small devices we have a height which is 55 vh. Look at, guys, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we need to just change the range for small devices, 767 to 280. Oh my goodness, that's very beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we just set up according to our requirement. Okay, now there I am going to set some font sizes for small devices, which is very important. Okay, to this one we have a font size for that li. Okay, and when it goes to very small screens, okay, we need font size, means to say that from 375 to 280 we need font size. Okay, font size, yeah, what is that? Fonts which is 0.75 rem. Okay, save that changes and look, it is applied, it is applied. Now there we have a one more media query for that div. Okay, I am going to set in up there. We need to just remove this margin top. Okay, so this margin top will be at there 13 vh. Okay, it must be changed. Yes, it is changed. Okay, so this margin top will be applied from 1200 to 280. Look at, guys, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now we have also a media query for that container. So this time the width of this container will be 85%, and there we have 99 1 pixel. Oh my goodness, guys, we created just according to our requirement. Okay, beautiful. So just after that components, we have also one more component which is called Marvel Studio. Okay, that's also very simple, guys. This is very simple. I am going to create a one more file in the login folder, which is Marvel Studio.js. Okay, just create a boilerplate, and we need to just render this Marvel Studio inside our login.js just after group watch. Okay, I am just adding Marvel Studio. Oh my goodness, guys, we just created. Okay, now guys, here we have a section. Similarly, we have a container. Okay, then we have our content. Okay, in this content I am going to add the data. Okay, we don't need to define h1 in styles because we again added the class which is the styles. Okay, we already defined an app.css. Beautiful, guys, look at beautiful. Okay, it's giving me error, you did not define. Okay, we are going to defining there our all the variables. Okay, I am going to style dot section, and again this time we have container, we have content. But in this component there's a lot of different before the first component. Okay, there's a lot of different. Okay, background image is same, just like same. Okay, so I am going to again add a selector just like background image. Okay, center, cover, no, paid. Okay, and this height again will be 71 vh. Okay, we need to define this background image from dot slash img slash. Okay, so this time the image will be this. Okay, this. Now dot js, oh sorry, dot jpg. Guys, look, it image is rendered, image is just rendered. Okay, yes. Oh, we need to add just 71 vh height. Beautiful, guys, look at beautiful. Okay, now I am going to add a flex box in there before. Justify display flex, align item center, justify content center, flex direction column. Beautiful, guys, look at this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I am going to set up the container. First we have also again width 91%, margin there also 0 and auto. Okay, and we are need to move in the content. Okay, in this content I am going to set again a margin top 17 vh. Beautiful. Okay, now I am going to add again a media queries which we defined the previous. Okay, which is this one. Okay, beautiful. Again media queries for that container. Okay, that's goodness. Again also this media query for that. Okay, we set up again all the media queries for our container. Okay, but this time the height of this image object fit will contain object position set. Look at, guys, you don't see some difference. Beautiful, guys, beautiful. Now there we have one more difference in there. I am going to set also a flex box inside this content. I just said that display will flex align item flex end. Align items going to be end. Okay, and justify content also flex end. Oh, look at, guys, that's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, this, okay, we need this type data, but we have this type. Okay, maybe we need to use text align. Text align will be end. Yes, guys, yes, that's beautiful. And the flex direction column. Oh my goodness, guys, what is that? We just created in some minutes, guys. That's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and it is fully responsive, guys, fully responsive for every device. Oh my goodness, what is that? Okay, now just after that we are going to create this great system in just minutes. Okay, So without wasting of time, I am going to create a one more file which is grid theme.js. And guys, I am going to tell you, if we create this grid system, then we also created a one more component by default. This is that, which is also a grid system. Okay, beautiful guys, how it's cool that we are working in just a minutes. Okay, now there I am going to set up a boilerplate. Okay, and if I annotate again to this component, first we have this title, then we have this emojis. Okay, after that grid system we have a button, okay, now look at it guys, we have a section. In this section we have our container. If inside this container we have a title. Okay, title. Now we have grid of images. Okay, now inside there we have a one more component called image. Okay, in there we have a image source. So I am defining the tag of image. Okay, and I am adding the source, which is image1 I defined. Okay, and now I am going to find the alternative, which is grid/image. Okay, grid/image. To this title I am adding the data. Okay, I just add the data. You already know that how to add the data. Okay, now okay, I comment out this one. Okay, beautiful guys, beautiful. Okay, save the changes, go back to login.js. Okay, we need to just call this just after Marvel Studio component. Okay, so we have there a grid theme. Beautiful. Okay, now go to grid theme, save changes, go back there. It's giving me error, you did not define all these components. Okay, I am again forgot define all these components. I am going to styling this one as a section. Copy, just sometimes we have this container, we have this title, we have this grid image, we have this image. Okay, remove that. Now to this section, instead of this section I have a div. Okay, now beautiful guys, look at beautiful. Refresh. Yes guys, maybe it's it's rendered guys, it's rendered. Now to this section, I am first going to start padding, which is 5 top and bottom, 0 from left and right, position relative, because we are going to setting up the grid system. Okay, beautiful. Now in this container I am going to give the sum weight 95%, margin will be 0, and guys, that's really amazing. Okay, now in this title I am going to cite some text align center. Okay, margin bottom 4VH. Oh my goodness, maybe it's too much. Okay, we need to just set margin bottom 3VH. Yes guys, that's beautiful. Okay, now we already defined the class Disney titles in the H1, or we already styled this class globally there. You already know that. Okay, so we need not define this class again. Okay, now goes to again grid theme.js. We need to just define the p tag in there. We have a font size which is 1 rem. Okay, again add media screen, and maximum width 550 pixels. I am going to decrease the font size from .75 rem. Beautiful. Look at guys, beautiful. Okay, it's too much. Maybe it's 8. Yes guys, it's beautiful. Okay, now there I am going to set the grid image data. Okay, to this grid image, okay, first I am copy paste this images for many times. Okay, okay, now to this grid image I am going to set a display grid. Beautiful. Okay, now there I am going to set grid template columns. Okay, I want to repeat just one time. Okay, I want to repeat three times. Sorry, three times. Columns will repeat three times, and row will repeat just only one time. One fr, one time. Okay. Now look at guys, beautiful. In the last screen, beautiful, beautiful. We need to just set up our image. We need to just set up our image to there, to this div. First I am going to set width 100%, padding, okay, padding this 0. Okay, border radius of this div will be 0.345 rem. Beautiful. Okay, now maybe 2 yes, this is 2.45 rem. Okay, now I am going to add a box shadow. Guys, I just defined the box shadow. You need to just write also box shadow as it is. Okay, now I am going to set some data for the image of width will 100%, height auto, object fit cover. Okay, beautiful. Look at guys, beautiful, beautiful. We need to just add some gap. In this grid, we need to just add some gap. Okay, I am going to add the gap there. Oh, okay, gap will be 15 pixel from top and bottom. Okay, 15 pixels from top and bottom, left and right 25 pixel. Look at guys, that's amazing, that's amazing. But as small screen, we need this 2 times. We need this in this just 2 times. Add media screen and maximum width will be 991 pixel. I have template columns just 2 times, just 2 times. Look at guys, that's really amazing guys, that's really amazing, beautiful. Okay, now also add a border radius to this image. Oh my goodness, what is that? That's really amazing. Okay, now I have also a one more media query for that images which I defined later. Okay, but now we need to just change the images. You have 2 methods. One is that similar, copy paste very times and change the image data. But I have an idea. I am going to create there an API. Okay, so there I just set name API image. Okay, and we have an array of objects. First object will be image, source to image 1. First object will be image 1. Okay, now there we have image 2. Okay, similarly we have image 3. Okay, similarly we have image 4, we have image 5, we have image 6 and more. Okay, after adding the data I will come back. Guys, I just add the data. Okay, means to say that I just add the image's name to these selectors. Okay, and these selectors. Okay, now it is called an API. Array of objects is called an API. Imagine we have an API. Okay, now we need to just map this API in there. I am going to remove all these images from there. Okay, now if I enlarge the screen from this one, okay, look, first we have these brackets. Okay, now I am saying that image API, API image and API image. Okay, dot map. I just say that if API image and if API image is map, then render the images, otherwise give me an error. Okay, so we have there 2 parameters of that function, which is value and index. Okay, now there we are using a fat arrow function. It is always returning something, or you can say that it's give me a promise. Okay, so I just using the brackets, or you can use a return keyword, but it is better than to use these brackets. Okay, now I am going to just copy from there and paste there. I remove this one. Okay, we are just match this data value dot, we have our image source. Beautiful, that's amazing. Now there we have a key which is called id index of that image. Okay, index of that image. Guys, you already know that in the array we have indexes, so this key will match the index of image and display in our DOM. Okay, and look there guys, we have all the data. Beautiful guys, how is cool that? It's bad guys, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, just add this get bundle bun. Okay, look, we have this div get bundle bun. Inside this div we have this bun. Okay, now just right there get bundle. Okay, and it's maybe get the Disney bundle. Yes, get the Disney bundles. Yes, get the Disney bundle. Okay, so define this get the bundle there. Okay, and it's right there const get bundle style dot div. Okay, go to there and we have this bun. Okay, we have this one. We need to just add a flexbox in there. Okay, display flex a line item center, justify content center. Okay, and now just add a padding. Padding there will be 1 vs from top and bottom, and left right 0. Okay, now just add a flex direction will be row. Look at guys, beautiful, beautiful. We have amazing stuff. Okay, now I am going to create also this grid component. Okay, then we create this. Okay, now create a one more file there called devices.js. devices.js. Okay, to this devices.js I am setting up again a file update. Okay guys, it's similar to that component. It is similar to that component. We need to just change API. Okay, so look at there guys, I have just changed the grid API. Okay, just API. We have similarly images. Okay, but the one more difference is there. I just add a title, okay, in the double quotes of every device. Okay, now similarly I map the function and also h2. Okay, it's very simple guys, you can also do that. Beautiful. And style, you already know that how you can style this one. Okay, save the changes. We need to just call this in the login.js. okay, just after grid $now, just after $now I am going to add this devices component. Okay, and okay, we have others of images because path is not defined. Yes, beautiful. Boom guys, we have our devices component. We have our devices components just like same. Okay, now we are going to create this component. This component is very important in all the website. Okay, now there, look up that I am going to create a component called advertisement.js or FCE. It is set up a boilerplate, and I am going to render this advertise before this devices advertise. Okay, this render. Now in this advertise, first we have a section. Inside this section we have a container in which we applied a border. Okay, then we have image, then our data. Okay, so it is a structure. First we have a section. It's just like other previous components, but there is the one difference in there, therefore I am going to defining there. Okay, not copy paste. Now container. In this container I have image info. Okay, and text info. Okay, text info. There, define the text info. In this, I just add our text. Okay, and in there, just add image. Okay, maybe we need to define this before this because we need image at the top of buttons. Okay, so add a source to there. That is a logo, alternative tag Disney logo. Okay, import this logo from /mgcta logo 1.svg. Okay, now save changes, go back there. Okay, we have a order. Okay, we have a order. You did not define the components section, then style dot section. Okay, container image info, text info, and all that divs. Okay, it is, we have a one more error. CTA logo 1 image is not defined. CTA. Okay, it says that style is not imported. Yes, import style from style components. Now refresh hardly and it should be rendered. Yes, our data is rendered. Okay, everything is just work properly. Just we need to add some style there. First, I am going to set this section position relative. Padding will be same 35 pixel and 5%. Okay, and there again we have a background transparent. Beautiful. To this container, I am going to set again a width will be 100%. Okay, and now display flex, align items center, justify content space between. Okay, and flex direction raw. Look at guys, look. Okay, now to there I am for smart devices defining a media query, maximum width 991 pixels. Okay, flex direction column. Okay, and there I am also defining the padding, which is 25 pixel and 35 pixel. Okay, and also add justify content center. Beautiful. Refresh this and it should be rendered, but it is not rendering. Okay, so there we have a logical error. We set up the later. Okay, now there I am going to add a one more media query for just padding. At 767 maximum, I need the padding just left and right 15 pixels. Okay, and this image info, I am setting the width 48%, flex 0 and auto. Okay, opacity 1, z index 1500. Okay, now to this text info define same. Okay, we need to set up also a media query for that. Now there just add a width 100%. Okay, also define the same media query to there, and also we have a width 100% for that image, height auto, object fit contain, object position center, and maximum height should be maximum width 600 pixels. Look at guys, it's beautiful. Okay, now there I am going to add a style for t tag. text align center. Maybe we define it globally in there. Okay, and it should be at 991 pixel text align center. Okay, font size 1 rem, but when it goes to small devices, at 550 pixels maximum. I need this font size 0.75 rem, or maybe it's 95 rem. That's amazing. Okay, and I am going to set a border for that container, 1 pixel, solid, F9, F9 and F9. Look at guys, but it's giving me a overflow. Why it's giving us overflow? And remove that, and we have a overflow, and it's maybe if we did not add the yes guys, it's giving us an overflow because we add just with 100%. Okay, and it's okay, beautiful. At small devices padding is okay. At small devices padding is set, but for large devices padding we need to just set up the padding. Okay, for large devices, and maybe it's 55 pixel, 35 pixel, or in their container we have also set the padding. Beautiful. Look at guys, we just created in some minutes. Okay, beautiful. It is fully responsive. Yes, it's fully responsive, but image also needs some text aligns. So instead of text align there, I am setting up the text align in this container there. Okay, then it's worked properly. Look, it is working properly. Beautiful. Oh guys, let's go for our completing the website. Okay, now we are going to create this footer component, which is so simple. Okay, now there, create a one more file inside the components and just write there footer.js. Guys, at this time we are completed our login.js components. Okay, that's amazing guys, that's amazing. And in this footer, first I have again a section. Okay, in this section I have a container. In this container I have a footer brand. Okay, now there I am going to add a ms tag, add a source. In this source just add a logo and alternative tag, which will be this Disney logo. Okay, now just add the source to this logo, import logo from components/images/cta logo.svg, and it is maybe one logo. Yes, logo one, terminate. Okay, we need to import also style components, otherwise we have errors. Okay, now we need to define all this section. Top. Okay, now there I have this container, this footer, and I have a one more div, sorry, just nav. Inside this nav I am going to set up all that links. Okay, all that links. Inside this nav I have a li, and guys, there for nav links I am just using a p tag for this time or for today videos, but tomorrow we are learning about React.DOM, so I will decide to use the nav links in the tomorrow video. Okay, nav links is just worked when you define dependencies of React Router DOM. Okay, so it is just little bit complex. Okay, therefore I did not define today. Tomorrow we will cover up React Router DOM and nav links. Okay, so we change later, but now that I am go with p tag. Okay, this time it is English and define as it is. Okay, after defining all the li and links, I will come back. Guys, I just add the links. Okay, and now we need to also define this nav, and this time it will be nav. Okay, this is div and this is also div. Beautiful. Okay, now in this section I am giving us some padding to there, but we need to just define this footer in the app.js. Just after this login component we have a footer. Go to app there. Oh my goodness, beautiful guys, look at, we have our footer. Okay, we are going to define, we are going to just style our footer. Okay guys, to style this footer, first I am going to add some padding, which is 2 rem. Okay, margin bottom, which is by default okay added due to some components, will be 0. Okay, and I have also a media query which I setting up now. Okay, media and screen from maximum width 550 pixels. Okay, define the maximum width. Yes, now I just set up the padding 1 rem. Okay, now to this container add a width 95%, margin 0 and auto. To this footer brand, text align center. To this image, okay, this image, just image tag, I have a width 10 rem, height will be auto, object fit will contain fill. Okay, now in this image tag I have also some media queries. Now for very small devices, the width of this is going to be 7 rem. Look at guys, beautiful. Okay, now in this nav I am going to set display flags, align item center, justify content, also center flex selection row because it's nav. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Now just add a flex wrap. To this one will be wrap flex shrink. Okay, it's 0 and flex grow will be initial. Beautiful. Now this li list style none. Okay, now we have a p tag, means to say that links. To these links I am going to set a padding 0.5 rem. Beautiful. Now I am just setting a font size. Font size will be there maybe 1 rem. Yes, 0.9 rem. Okay, and margin right, to this margin right, okay, 0.3 rem, and about this. Okay, beautiful. Okay, now for very small screens I am going to add some font size to this one. Okay, just copy this media query, come there and just decrease the font size 75 rem. Okay, look at guys, we have our awesome stuff. Now we need to just remove padding just 1 rem. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful guys. Look, we just created a footer in some minutes. Okay, and we are need to just create this copyright. Okay, I am going to copy paste this copyright. Okay, now we need to find just this copyright. Okay, so I have a copyright div. Inside this div we have p tag and then this one. Okay, so to this, just define this copyright div. Okay, and soil dot div. Okay, there first of all text align of this div will be centered. Okay, maybe it is rendered there. Yes, it's rendered. And to this p tag, I am going to add some font weight. Will be 400 and it's going to be important. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. I am going to add some media credits for the font size. For the font size, that's okay. And it's so small, 85. It's so sick. Yes, guys, we need just add some margin in there. This time margin top one we add. Look at, guys, we just created our website in a minutes. Beautiful. Finally, guys, we completed our this login screen today, and in the tomorrow video we are going to create our homepage. If I show you the demo of our homepage, and it's going to be 20k. Yes, from the cool and redirecting to Disney. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. Tomorrow we are going to create this homepage. Okay, by tomorrow I am going to add domain data, not dynamic data. At the third day I am going to add Google authentications and Firebase database. Okay, so that's really amazing, guys, really amazing. Thank you very much for today.
Game over.